get the chance to go to one of Disney's classic attractions,
Absolutely.
the Tower of Terror, one of my favorites, definitely. How do you approach, kind of plussing this attraction? It's been enhanced a few times in the past too. So how do you get that new extra step?
Yeah, and that's the beauty of this attraction, is that it is you can have some flexibility with what you can do in there. It's also one of the bigger challenges because so much has been done already, and it's already a great attraction. So we really had to put some thought into not changing the overall story, because that's great. We love that about this attraction, but creating some new excitement, some new thrills and experiences along the way that we think that guests who've been fans for years will notice right away. And if you've never ridden it before, it's still going to be great. You'll notice these great things that we've added. But yeah, it required some pretty careful thought by all of the Imagineers to think about how we could do this in ways that would not contradict our original story, but also really plus it up for people who had experienced it before. It was a challenge, but it was fun.
I mean, I remember going on the Tower of Terror practically when it first opened, and it was rather simple. I mean, it wasn't simple, but as far as the drop sequence, it was a lot less. I seem to remember only dropping maybe once or twice at the beginning, and then they added more and more. And now it sounds like the focus is even beyond the drop sequence, but all of the other effects as well.
That's right. We didn't want to just focus on that drop sequence. In fact, that was just a part of it, and so we knew that was a part of it, and we really did want to create something that was thrilling, as thrilling as we could possibly make it. But we also thought that that's just one part of our story. We really wanted to put some enhancements throughout the attraction. So as you're walking down Sunset Boulevard after dark, you'll notice there's something different. When you see Tower of Terror. Once you get into the queue, whether it be outside or inside, you'll see some things there. You'll notice some new enhancements that weren't there before. Some are subtle, some are not quite as subtle, and then throughout the experience itself, we've added some things too that'll be new and different.
So we're talking about a combination of new effects and that sort of thing that both hardcore Tower of Terror and Twilight Zone fans will recognize, but also the casual guests going to Hollywood
Absolutely.
Studios.
We didn't want to take away anything from the story, because we knew that there's still going to be people who've never ridden it before.
Right.
So we didn't want to change that storyline. We didn't want to pull you away from the overall theme of this attraction. So yeah, if you've never ridden it before, you'll think it's a great attraction, I'm certain. And if you have ridden it before, you'll think, wow, this is cool. This is something new. I've never seen that before.
Now, I know you're very tight-lipped about what is going on, as is always the case with Walt Disney Imagineering.
Right.
But can you give us any hints as to the types of things we should be looking for?
Well, we've worked with Imagineers who are audio designers and who are lighting designers, who are paint specialists, just a wide variety of people who are programmers, ride programmers, all parts of Walt Disney Imagineering. So really, it's any of those things, any and all of those things that we've changed or added to throughout the attraction.
So we should be listening for new things as well as looking for new things.
You should be listening and looking for new things, that's right.
Now, Summer Nightastic is the focus. Obviously, night is part of that. Will we also be able to get to experience enhancements to the Tower of Terror during the day?
Well, the enhancements that we've added to Tower of Terror will be going throughout the summer Nightastic. So whether it's day or night, you'll get to experience these in Tower of Terror. Obviously, the things that we're doing with the lighting outside, perhaps, you'll only see those after dark.
But once you're inside, you'll get to get them. Now, I must ask, away from the Tower of Terror, I notice Imagineering has started putting the WED on the name tag. Is there a reason behind that?
No real reason. It's just a bit of nostalgia. Imagineering was originally called WED Imagineering, which was Walter Elias Disney, and it's just a little throwback to that. It's kind of fun to be retro every now and then. That's all it is. It's just kind of a fun retro name tag.